The comic box pile has grown larger, as you see. There are about 75 short boxes here. There's also about 5 or 6 boxes behind me, including one long box and a couple short boxes. And now it's time to go through everything, process all these books. I'm going to pull out everything I want for the personal collection, and I'm going to price or just box up everything that's going for sale. So let's just dive right into it. This first box here I have labeled Modern DC, which it's exactly that, all modern DC books. Most of this stuff is going in the for sale pile. I do not collect modern really much at all, and I don't collect DC a whole lot unless it's like Silver or Golden Age. There are some Batman Adventures in here. I might keep a couple of those just because I kind of like that. You know, this has some nostalgia to me personally, but I mean, most of these books here are really, you know, $1 to $3 books. There's a lot of variants and, you know, some cool artists and things like that. But a box like that, majority of those are going for sale. I guess I'll price those up now and then we'll move on to the next box. I went through a lot of the books in here. I did find one minor key. This is Harley Quinn 26. This is the first appearance of Red Tool, which is a DC equivalent to Deadpool. This is also the Batman Superman variant cover. Really not worth a whole lot. Just thought I'd throw that in there. This next box I have here is labeled DC Silver Bronze Runs and Keys. And now that I'm going through it, there's actually a lot of good stuff in here. Some Batman 100 pagers. A lot of these are really cool. Some of these are keys. I can't remember. Here is a 10-cent Adventure Comics. Here is a nice Silver Age Batman. Honestly, I don't even remember buying these. I love the cover on this one. That is an epic book. Another amazing cover on a Silver Age Batman. Some more Silver Age Detective. More Silver Age Batman. I love the covers here. There's a cool book right there. Batman Family. Brave and the Bold. Really cool. What's that? Issue 75 with Spectre. Here is a nice little key from World's Finest, 173. Kind of a first unofficial appearance of a Two-Face before he appeared in the Batman book. What else? Joker #1, a awesome book right there. So honestly, I'll be keeping a lot of these. Joker #3, Silver Age Blackhawk, Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter issue #1, first appearance of the Kung Fu Fighter. We have Shadow #1. So there's actually a lot of keys in here. Shadow 2. Oh, just a Swamp Thing 1. Swamp Thing 2. Swamp Thing 3. The whole Bernie Wrightson run here. #4. #5. And a lot of these are very high grade. I got these in a collection, and I was so excited. Awesome issue here with Batman, issue #7. Just classic Bernie Wrightson stuff here. #8. #9 in a very high grade. I love, that's my favorite Swamp Thing cover ever. And issue #10. And then, some Parliament of Trees. And then we got some year 2, part 1. Some Todd McFarlane. Is this McFarlane? No, I don't think this issue is. But I believe this one is. Really awesome. Detective 576. Awesome covers here. So this is a really good box of DC stuff. Lois Lane, classic Lois Lane. These are my favorite Lois Lane books. We got a Shazam #1, #2. What are there? #5. I do like this run of Shazam. It's a lot of fun. I'll probably be keeping these. We got a Dead Man #1, Neil Adams. We have a first appearance of the Green Team. We got the Metamorpho, first issue special. A lot of these first issue specials. Let's see, we got a nice, not a nice Action Comics. This one is rough. That thing is so beat up, it's got tape all over the spine. Some more really low-grade Silver Age action comics. More action. Some Brave and the Bold. Some Green Lantern. Or this is DC Special. DC Showcase. Or Preview Showcase with Nightmaster. Flash. I mean, there's some cool stuff in here. I'm not keeping everything, but I will be keeping some of the cooler stuff. Some of the better stuff that I really like. Rima Jungle Girl. She's awesome. I like these books. Sandman #1. That's a nice high-grade copy. #2. And #6. Secret Origins. Some Silver Age soup. Not too bad here. Classic cover right there. Awesome cover. Love that one. So, as you see, this was a good box here. Some better books. I'll give you a quick little run through. Superpowers #5. Super Team Family. Tor #1. Some weird Western tales. Some early Jonah Hex stuff. Awesome. Love Jonah Hex. World's Finest. Silver Age books here. Some Hot Rods. Some Charlton. Just some random Charlton mixed up. Lost in Space from Whitman. Some Gold Key True Ghost Stories. So it looks like the end of this is a lot of Charlton. And here's some Atlas books. Oh, and then some random Infinity Inc. Mr. Bones. Some classic covers here. Some good Todd McFarlane Infinity Inc. books. Those are actually really cool. I pulled a lot of those out of dollar bins. I think I pulled this out of a dollar bin too. Cobra #1 and #2 and #3. We got Green Lantern, First Parallax. Nice little Green Lantern, modern Green Lantern keys. And then some random... here's Spectre 22. This is the first Alex Ross cover on a DC comic. That's really, really cool. And just some random romance, Golden Age romance, or early Silver Age. How awesome. All right, so this box is actually really good. I might pull out maybe like 10 to 15 books out of here that I don't want, but I'm probably keeping the majority of this box. This next box I did not have labeled, but this is basically a all-keeper box. We'll get to those in just a minute. It was a very random, so all this stuff is Silver Age Marvel and some Bronze Age, and then a bunch of random stuff like Powerpuff Girls #1. This book is actually pretty valuable. And then Futurama comics, which are always awesome. I'm probably going to keep those. I might get rid of some of these Simpsons books. Radioactive Man, Krusty #1, Krusty #2, #3. I might keep those. They're pretty awesome. Simpsons Super Spectacular, Barney Gumble #1. And then some other like random stuff. Shrek #1 from Dark Horse. And then some reprint of some EC Comics, Weird Science 15. Awesome cover. These are really cool. I might hold on to these because I'm a huge horror fan. Even though I'm not a big fan of the reprints. I mean, they're cool to read, but I don't really collect them. I collect the real ones. But let's get to this box. Holy smokes. Starting off with Sergeant Fury, issue #3. These are like some really good keys in here. It's just some early stuff. #12. I love these early Sergeant Fury books. Look at the cover on that one. Wow, that is awesome. These are really, really cool. I'm definitely going to hold on to these because I just love these early war books. Then we're going into the Cat. I have issue #1 in my like main key comic box, but here's issue #2, issue #3, #4, and then jumping into Jungle Action #6. This is this the first Killmonger? I think, right? Something like that. Issue #7. These are all like really, really awesome books. This will definitely stay in the collection. Jungle Action 12, 15. Awesome cover here, 23. And Black Panther #1. So we're getting into the ongoing series here. Issue number... what does that say? $9? Oh, I thought it said $90. Issue #2, issue #3, I have a nice run of the Black Panther books here, 6. Awesome cover on 7. Oh, I have 2 copies, both newsstands. Huh, I wonder why I have 2 in here. Issue number 10, 14, and the last issue, 15. And then we get into my Silver Age Submariner issues. I have number 1 in the box that I showed in the last video. But here's issue number 2. Awesome books here. Love this cover here with Tiger Shark, right? Number 6. Awesome cover, 24. Doom cover on 47. I was really working really hard on completing this run, but then I kind of gave up, and so I need quite a few issues. But I love this early Submariner run. Such amazing art. I love this book here. This is actually an homage, I believe, to like a really cool like pre-code Golden Age book. 58, 60, 61, 65. Spidey on the cover is 69, 70, 71, and 72 with the slime thing. And then going into Submariner Special number 2. And then what is this? Some random Marvel Romance Bronze Age. And then I love Bronze Age Western. I love the Marvel stuff and the DC stuff too. Some Kid Colt Outlaw. Really cool stuff here. Rawhide, Kid, Outlaw Kid. Some Silver Age Rawhide. Bronze. Awesome covers. Ringo Kid. Two Gun Kid. Some really good stuff in here. Man, I love going through all these comics because I don't even remember these books. Do I have 2 copies of that? Oh, no. It's just a very similar cover. All right, so that's a keeper box for sure. And I'm probably going to keep most of these as well. All right, this next box here we have labeled Better Indie, meaning it's like independent titles that I wanted to keep. Some, some keys and random stuff in here. Alien Worlds, that's not a Dave Stevens. Still cool, but I don't know if I really need any of this stuff. Tomb of Dracula, I mean, they're really cool. But here's a World Tree number 1. I believe this is the recalled issue with the dark cover. We got some World Tree in here. We got Betty Page. Some random stuff. Betty Page. There we go. A little McFarlane homage. Here we got Simpsons number 1. That's cool. I'll probably keep that. Simpsons number 3. We got Beavis and Butthead number 1. We got 2 copies of that. Issue number 2. Number 3. I'll probably hang on to the Beavis and Butthead run just because I love it. It's super cool. Rocco's Modern Life, issue number 4. That's pretty cool. Free Comic Book Day, House of Slaughter, I Hate This Place number 1. Savage Dragon. Let's see, what else is in here? Bloodshot number 1. Rye number 0, first appearance of Ray or Rye, however you pronounce that. Issue number 1. Oh, really awesome book here. Turok number 1. Everyone needs this in their collection. Not really. Just joking. This is super cool. Interplanetary Lizards of the Texas Plains. I don't even know what that is. Lead Belly Comics. Weird. X number 1. The Boys number 1. Free Comic Book Day. I mean, there's cool stuff in here. Oh, that one's a little... These are a little graphic. Gun Honey. I'll have to maybe edit that out. We'll see. I mean, it's just a lot of crazy independent stuff in here. Middle West. Those are like, just, I don't even know, random stuff in here. Scotty Young is what I was trying to say. War Stories. What is this? Gears Pop Adventures. I don't even know why I have some of this stuff. A lot of this came in collections. Power Rangers, X-Files, Army of Darkness. Is that a J. Scott Campbell? Yep. Campbell cover. Bunch of G.I. Joe. I know there's actually a lot of, like, better books in this G.I. Joe run. Some Aliens. I mean, there's so much stuff. What was that? Sandman. And then just a lot of, like, number 1 issues for like different random indie horror titles. I don't know. Bunch of stuff in here. I might like take like maybe 5 or so books out of here to keep. Most of this will go for sale. Next box, we have labeled Man-Thing and Creatures on the Loose. Obviously, I'm keeping this entire box. This is my Creatures on the Loose run, as well as the Man-Thing whole everything Man-Thing. Creatures on the Loose, I just love this Bronze Age horror title. So, you know, it starts off with like cool monster stories, a lot of reprint stuff. And then it goes into Thongor, the Warrior of Lost Lemuria. Really, really cool. I just love this stuff. And then I believe it goes into, yeah, here we go, Man-Wolf. Where's the, there's some cool ones in here. Let's see, where's the one? Oh, yeah, this one's awesome. George Perez, I believe, cover. Just really awesome. Creatures on the Loose, Man-Wolf. And then it goes into everything Man-Thing. So it starts with the Fear title, which was all reprint horror stories. Fear number 1. It's a low grade, but it's cool. And then Fear number 2, number 5. I almost had this whole run. 6. I'm just missing a couple. 9. And then you get into Adventure into Fear number 10, the first Man-Thing like title with in a I guess standalone title, whatever you want to call it. But really awesome book there. Adventure into Fear number 10. Adventure into Fear 11, another awesome. First Jennifer Kale, first bunch of stuff. So I have this whole run, 13, 14, 15. This is just an amazing run. So it goes all the way through the Adventure into Fear, and then it goes into Morbius, which is cool. So I have all of those. Oh, those are sticking together, unfortunately. All right, so it ends with number 30, and then it jumps into Man-Thing, the first standalone title, or whatever you want to call it. I do have number 1 up on the wall, and then we jump down issue number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have the entire run of Man-Thing, and then it jumps into, let's see, the last one is 22, and then it goes into volume 2 of Man-Thing. So there's issue number 1 of volume 2, and then I have all of those as well, and that ends on issue number, where is it? 11 with Doctor Strange. Then I have the giant size Man-Thing, such a funny title for a comic book. Number 2, number 3. Oh, I guess I'm missing number 4, huh? And then there's some like random ones here. Man-Thing, some modern Man-Thing ones. Pretty awesome though, honestly. There's the R.L. Stine run. That was pretty cool. And then this run here. So a bunch of Man-Thing. And then just random books that feature Man-Thing. There's Micronauts 7. Let's see. Adventures of the Thing, number 4, with a cool Man-Thing cover. The Marvel Team Up Index, featuring Man-Thing on the cover, and Marvel 21143 with Man-Thing on the cover. So it's just a bunch of like random stuff featuring Man-Thing, but almost the entire run of Fear, Adventure to Fear, Man-Thing Volume 1 and 2, and Giant Size. All right, and then Creatures on the Loose. So I'm keeping all of those for sure. This next box here is labeled Silver Age DC, and that is exactly what it is. There might be a little bronze in here. There's a lot of like low-grade stuff. Action Comics, Aquaman. So this box is a little snug. Adventures of Bob Hope, Brave and the Bold, Jimmy Olsen, Secret Six. I actually really like those covers. There's some really cool like Nick Cardy covers and stuff like that. Superman. Ooh, some Spectre. I love those. Rip Hunter Time Master. Awesome cover with a dinosaur and a saber-toothed tiger. World's Finest. And all right, so that's all Silver Age DC. I am actually going to keep all of those. Next up, we have this box here, says DC Variants and Minor Keys. I don't even know what's in here. All right, some variant covers, all modern stuff. That one's actually a really cool cover. Another awesome cover. Oh, man, there's good stuff in here. I don't want to collect modern stuff, but some of these are just gorgeous. Wow, these are beautiful. Those ones I could do without. Nothing crazy there. Let's see, what is all this? Just a lot of variants. I got to go through this one a little bit more. There might be some better stuff. There's Crisis on Infinite Earth. There's number 1. There's some Batgirl. Some good covers there. Let's see what else. Batman Who Laughs. I think that's like the whole run of that. Some cool variant covers. G.I. Zombie. Some Superman. Oh, that one's cool. Superman. What is that? Like a Mad Magazine cover with a $19.99 price tag. That's pretty crazy. I didn't pay that. I got that in a collection for sure. Not really something I would go out and buy, but it's actually pretty awesome. These are like some minor keys, I think, right? Yeah, I think these are all literally minor keys. Maybe some better stuff. What's that? That one looks familiar. Oh, yeah, is that the first, now I can't even think. There's a lot of stuff. Clayface. Some cool variants. Some cool stuff. Detective 1000. This one, it's got like color forms, little sticky stickers. All right, so I'm going to say there might be a few books in here I'm going to keep, but honestly, this is definitely a for sale box.